tip of the Korean Peninsula and is bordered by China, Russia, and South Korea. The predominant topography of this area is mountainous. Natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, and droughts frequently occur. North Korea has a plethora of natural resources despite its high temperatures and frequent natural disasters. Lead, tungsten, graphite, gold, magnetic, fluorspar, and hydropower are a few of the natural resources that have been developed. The nation now possesses 22nd largest coal resource in the world because of the mining. The three distinct sectors of industry, service, and agriculture make up the entire world. Since the Korean Peninsula division, there have only been 3 presidents of North Korea: first Kim Il-sung, then Kim Jong-il, and now Kim Jong-un leads the nation. As we know, in 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world, including North Korea. Now, the North Korean government continued to make every attempt to prevent the catastrophe of COVID-19 at that time.
The first topic that I can summarize is about tool development of North Korea in the shadow of COVID-19. Surprisingly, trade and tourists are not the main interest at that time. Industrial goods, metallurgy, chemical products, modern communications such as mobile or cable broadcasting, and even some agriculture is the one who got the huge attention. In terms of North Korea's view outward, artillery rockets and drones will play a role, but the most item that got attention was the list of nuclear weapons related that have high technologies, platform, and system. For example, tactical nuclear weapons, production of thermonuclear warhead, and so on. According to the study, at least 4 of those items are demonstrated or undergoing production.
The point that I can summarize is the bad relation between North Korea and United States. On 20 January 2021, the President Biden took office as Trump's failed of the election in United States. The Biden administration had clearly deprioritized North Korea during the electoral campaign. The deprioritization is for curbing North Korea's nuclear weapons program and preventing the country's attempt to advance weapon technology for illegitimate purpose. Even the administration changed from Trump to Biden. Biden's North Korea team remained hawkish toward Pyongyang and insisted on denuclearization as the end state for North Korea. Other than that, neither Washington nor Pyongyang demonstrate interest in making any concession that might coax the other side toward dialogue. Lastly, Biden administration tells that they were open to dialogue with Kim regime, but not to negotiate, nor willing to make concessionary gesture.
The next summary that I can make is how North Korea continues to develop missiles and nuclear weapons. The new long-range cruise missile represents a challenge for the United States, South Korea, and Japan. The launch of Rail Transport SRBM shows the ability of North Korea to transport and to conceal its nuclear-capable missile forces. By September 2021, nuclear-capable hypersonic glide vehicle gained so much attention because of its characteristic that it makes it difficult for missile defense to track and interrupt. North Korea tested fire its first SRBM in October that took place from Gore-class submarine in the East Sea. This new type of missile is smaller than the most recent one, was likely chosen for the Gore-class submarine. However, most analysts do not believe the ability of North Korea's SRBM can represent a threat.
My last point is North Korea diplomatic closure and overtures. Pyongyang is facing a diplomatic dilemma for numerous reasons in the first half of 2021. The North Korean economy is in a perilous state because of the coronavirus lockdown and natural disasters that happened that lead to the diplomatic views that are collapsing. Offered by South Korea such as talk, humanitarian aids, and other forms of engagement are always rejected by the North Korea side. However, there was interaction between Seoul and Pyongyang, which was enough for North Korea to restart the DMZ that connected with South Korea. This development may be the beginning of good relations between North and South that may lead to the reconciliation for both. Eventually, in August, Pyongyang shut down the engagement again after the combination of military exercises by US and South Korea. South Korea and North Korea can be distinguished through the diplomacy of their respective countries, where the South is more open while the North remain closed. The Kim regime started to show interest to engage with Seoul and negotiate with Washington. Finally, the North decided to make contact with the South to get influence in the South Korean presidential election, and Kim prefers a progressive inherit the Blue House in the post-Moon era and think that he needs to give Moon the appearance of some progress on inter-Korean relations.
In conclusion, we can see from the summary that North Korea does not prioritize trade and tourism as an economic priority in the era of COVID-19, but prefers to focus on high-tech industrial goods and even nuclear weapons. Since Trump lost the United States elections, we can clearly see how weak the relationship between North Korea and the United States has been since Biden took office. Due to the North Korea's efforts to increase its nuclear weapons industry for illegal purpose, Abidin strongly criticized the action. As we can see, North Korea is still working to advance its missile and weapons industry. Meanwhile, for North Korea diplomatic opening and closing, for several reasons, Pyongyang faced a diplomatic conundrum in the first half of 2021. The coronavirus quarantine and natural disasters that have led a failed diplomatic push have put North Korea's economy in jeopardy. North Korea has consistently rejected offers from South Korea, but dialogue between Pyongyang and Seoul was enough to allow North Korea to reopen the DMZ that separated it from South Korea. This development may mark the beginning of the constructive relationship between the North and the South, bringing peace with them.